Hello everyone and welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. Today I will show you how I painted this sketchbook fall themed painting with ink and watercolor, and sketch will be available for download for you guys, so you just have to join in my Patreon for free. There is an option to join for free and you will have access to all of the sketches that I share there on Patreon, and including this one. So first I started with tracing my sketch and then I'm just inking on top, and all the supplies and materials I'm using for this painting are listed in the description box, so you can find everything there if you're interested in some of the supplies. This video is also available in real time, step by step, on my Patreon, so if you're interested in a real-time video and many more real-time videos, I do have lots of them on my Patreon. Also, if you missed the announcement last week, I will be doing the Inktober, but it will be on my Patreon, so I guess again I will put the link in the description box to a post where you can read a little bit more about that, and if you would like that, join us for the Inktober. It will be super fun and I'm so much looking forward to it. Many of you have been asking me here if I will be doing the Inktober. Maybe I will share a couple of painting processes, couple of videos in sped up version, but if you would like to paint with me, ink with me, well, there will be a lot of, actually 31 real-time videos, so you can join in. I would love to see you there. After adding those lines that I do have on my sketch, I'm just adding a little bit more of the details around my pumpkin, just shading a little bit more the parts that needs to be shaded, and also making some parts of the line a little bit more pronounced, making them slightly thicker. And just a little bit more, I guess, embellished. When I was happy with the inking, I just moved on to the watercolors, and today I will be using my own watercolors. This is autumn set watercolors, so I guess basically we will be needing some reds, oranges, yellows, a little bit of the brown, then some green, of course, all the colors of the autumn. And I did paint a light wash onto my pumpkin first. I'm doing a couple of splatters just to make it slightly looser, and then with a lighter brown and red mix, I'm just adding a little bit more pigment here in between the pumpkin slices, and with some green I'm painting in the stem for my mushroom and also the grass. So I'm gonna paint this very loosely, and you don't have to mind too many details, just try to be too precise. That's not really important. This is a sketchbook painting, so it should be a nice practice and just a little study. So adding, this is a mix of blue and darker brown, with which I'm adding those darkest shadows. And just going all around, adding a little bit more of the pigment. And I'm painting all the time wet on wet. Now I did leave it to dry, and after it fully dried, I mixed in a little bit of the red and yellow to paint in the second layer, which I'm painting again on a dry paper. So just tapping in, and also here over at the center of the pumpkin and at the bottom, I'm adding a little bit more of the paint. Those are the parts that are going to be in shadow, so I do want to make them slightly darker. And also the left side of my mushroom and under just the bottom part of the top of the mushroom. I did want to make it slightly looser, so I'm just using a light wash of orange and adding a little bit more around the mushroom and the pumpkin, just to create some bleeds, help the paint to bleed and to create a little bit looser look. Again, I did leave it to dry completely, and I will do a few more details now on top with this quite darker pigment and a detail brush. So same thing also on the pumpkin, just tapping in a little bit of the details where I've added with the ink. Now I'm going on top with the watercolors. And also I will add a little bit of the orange here and there. And in between my pumpkin slices, the part where we had those indents. So I'm gonna paint that a little bit more just to add that impression. A bit more details over also at the mushroom with a darker pigment. This is mix again of blue and brown. Just going back and forward all around, looking where I want to add a little bit more of the pigment. Also a couple of splatters with the orange, couple of splatters with yellow, and with that I'll be finishing off the painting part. So now I also do like to add a little note for myself. We are filling our sketchbooks on Patreon, so this is, I guess, page 8, and with every single painting we paint and I guess a sketch, we will be writing a note. So this one says, change can be amazing, just ask Autumn. Definitely true. So guys, thank you so much for joining me today in this video. Do not remember, there is a free sketch available, link in the description. Also, don't forget about the Inktober. I do have a great deal for you, so if you want to check that also out. Thank you again so much for watching. If you haven't still, please do subscribe to my channel. I have many tutorials there. I'm sure you will find something for yourself. And what else to say then? I hope I will see you next time. Bye!